Now we talk about the cell wall. All the plant cells, the algae, fungi, and the prokaryotic cells do have a cell wall. Cell wall is a layer, consists of different types of material which is present outside the cell membrane. The plant cell wall consists of a specific fiber, long fiber called cellulose. It also have certain other fibers included in it which attach different cellulose fibers to each other. These are called hemicellulose and pectin. The fungal cell walls consist of another type of polymer called chitin. In contrast, the cell walls of the prokaryotes, they consist of another fiber which is a polymer of the amino acids, different types of amino acids and sugars. This is called peptidoglycan. Now again look at the diagram. This diagram shows structure of cell wall. Now the plant cell wall. Plant cell wall is of two types, primary cell wall and a secondary cell wall. The primary cell wall is present in most of those cells which have to perform like various functions, and sometimes the cells which are not yet mature. Some cells which have to bear tension, or for example the cells which have to allow the transport of water from roots to the stem or other parts of the plant, those cells have another cell wall, secrete actually another type of cell wall towards inside, which is called a secondary cell wall. So it means that primary cell wall remains the externalmost layer, then comes the secondary cell wall if it is present, then comes the cell membrane, then cytoplasm, and then the nucleus. Here in the diagram you can see a structure of a plant cell wall, which is the primary cell wall. You can see the middle lamella, which is a layer present between the cells. Then you can see long structures in blue, big fibers. These fibers are called the cellulose microfibrils. You can see that they are arranged differently. There is one layer which is going horizontally at a straight angle. There is second layer which is going in comparison to the lower layer, and there is a third layer which is again in the same arrangement. Then you can see different cross linkings in between these cells, these microfibrils. These microfibrils are attached to each other with the help of certain fibers which are cross linkings. We call them cross linkings because these are crossing layers of the cellulose molecules, cellulose microfibrils. Then you can see there is a third molecule called pectin. Pectin is also attached at a different angle to the cellulose microfibrils. Pectin is a material that is present in the jams and jellies, and it is used to solidify those or convert them into a gel. What actually pectin do? It attracts water molecules and calcium molecules and some other, and convert this interior of the cell wall, the primary cell wall, into a gel-like matrix. Down there you can see the plasma membrane. So it means that plasma membrane, then there is a thick layer of cell wall, the primary cell wall, then comes the contact between the cells, the middle lamella. What are the functions of the cell wall? Functions of the cell wall is protection, strength, and support. Plant cells have these two types of cell walls. Primary cell wall give them support. Secondary cell wall give them even more support. The primary cell wall and secondary cell wall are different in their structure. We look at next diagram. Here you can see in that diagram that the lower layer, the layer which is externalmost, is the primary cell wall. Then comes different layers of the secondary cell wall. Secondary cell wall, you can see the outer layer, the middle layer, and the inner layer. These makes the whole of secondary cell wall. It means that secondary cell wall is secreted in layers. When a cell matures, initially it have a primary cell wall. When it matures, it secretes outer layer of the wall. Then if it needs more, it secretes more layer, and that's it. These layers, the difference between the primary cell wall and the secondary cell wall is this, that particularly primary cell wall have cellulose fibrils in comparatively a lesser quantity. The secondary cell wall have cellulose fibrils in a more quantity. they have more cellulose microfibrils present in them. The primary cell wall have a more number of pectin and hemicellulose molecules in comparison. The secondary cell wall have less hemicellulose and pectin molecules. Secondary cell wall also have another characteristic, that is its cellulose microfilaments are more arranged. They are, in comparison to the primary cell, they are more arranged, that is they are more ordered. And as you know that if in a particular structure it is less ordered, it will have less strength. If it is more ordered, it have more strength. So in primary cell wall, cellulose fibrils, microfibrils, which give it more strength, they are less orderly arranged. They are less organized. In a secondary cell wall, they are more orderly arranged and they are more organized. With the result, they give the cell more strength. And secondly, as you can observe in the diagram, that these cellulose microfilaments, these are present in different directions. In the first one, you can see these are horizontally arranged. In the second one, these are vertically arranged. In the third one, they are arranged at another angle. This difference in arrangement gives more and more strength to the structure of the cell. So we finished talking with the cell wall and the cell membrane, the layers, the coverings.